What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving back into more craft beer, and it's coming from Sierra Nevada. It is their Summerfest. I have never had this beer. I believe it's seasonal, as it states on the can. And again, I've never had this one before. I know they've done this many times, but I am a rookie when it comes to this one. It's a refreshing summer lager. I really like where this is going, especially this time of year. Everything's warming up. Sun's out, as you can see. Terrible lighting for camera work today, but it is what it is. This is the only place I have to shoot. I got a 1-year-old. What do you want from me? So, this is canned on 3/13/24, and today is the 21st of April. Happy Sunday. Sierra Nevada, one of the last of the Mohicans, family owned. It's still mass distribution. They've been doing things right. I just really enjoy most of their beers, especially OG, pale ale, all those good ones that they did for so many years straight now. So 5% ABV, contains malted barley. Okay, well, how cool is this beer? I don't know. It's a lager, but it's up my alley. It's something I'm looking forward to keeping a 6-pack in the fridge as long as it's out. So we'll see how I do with this one, guys. Let's hope you guys are doing well, because I know I deserve this beer today. So as we pour, very nice clarity. It's beautiful to see clarity on a beer. Wowzas. That's a pretty looking lager, guys. It's got that Pilsner-y, whatever, Czech style lager, whatever. Czech style Pilsner, whatever you want to say. It looks just like how it should, in my opinion. Nice foamy head sitting on top. I just really love the clarity of this beer. I mean, underrated appreciation here for clear beer. The head, it's nice. There's a little bit of zippiness streaming to the top, nothing too wild. It's a lager, guys. Let's see what it's about. Let's get an aroma. It's lager. It smells kind of like honey, kind of papery quality. A little bit of like zesty lemon. I would say it's kind of the most appealing thing on the nose right now. There's a little bit of hop forwardness. Smells like a dash spicy and herbally, kind of like a Pilsner, a Czech style Pilsner. That's where I'm going with this. But it still smells macro-ish. It smells maybe slightly more decadent and hoppy than a typical macro lager. I mean, there's a little bit more going on, in my opinion, in the aroma, but let's go to the taste, guys. Let's see the Summerfest refreshing summer lager. Let's see. I'll be the judge. Yeah, some more like honey crackery maltiness to this beer. Really easy going all the way from start to finish. Again, on the back end, there is a little herbally, spicy floral note. It reminds me of like a German-esque lager, German Helles Pilsner lager, kind of roots to Germany is what I'm trying to tell you. It gives a little bit of that off, but still it has a little bit of that macro finish. But in my opinion, there is more to this beer than just being your typical Bud Light or PBR, although there's nothing wrong with those beers. There is some spicy note. There's like a spicy, zesty floral note in here that's just really sticking out to me. Again, there's a slight hoppiness that comes off a little bit more punchy than a big macro beer. This one just seems to linger. There's almost like a, how can I put this? It feels maltier than it really is. It's still very refreshing. It's still very light. But again, it has that extra little layer that digs at your palate. Just gives you a little bit more than you're asking for sometimes for a lager, which I'm okay with. I like hoppy lagers. I like Czech style Pilsners. I like something with a little bit more grit, and this certainly has the extra grittiness than a typical macro lager. So do I like this? Absolutely. It's very crushable. It's right up my alley for light beers, but still has good flavor, good body to it, and it's not boring. More honey. Again, there is certainly like a zesty citrus, like a lemon. It's not like it's too overdone, but it's definitely in there. Then again, that spicy note really pops through. There's just a weird herbally spicy floral note that comes off way sharper than most lagers would. And I'm not mad about it. This is good. This is solid flavor at 5%. I really like this one. I would keep this in my fridge. Maybe it's not like my ultimate crusher. But it's something when I want like craft beer plus light drinking, and I can have a few of them, and there's no big issue with that, especially on a warm summer day. So I like this. I like what it's bringing to the table. It's freaking like $10 a six pack. How do you beat that, guys? Fantastic stuff. Rating 4.1 out of 5. It's a freaking lager, and I'm giving it a very nice, healthy dosed rating. So it's a Summerfest, guys. Thanks for being here. Till next time. Cheers, Prost, Yamas. This has some Germany roots. I feel it. Over and out. Cheers.